we understood that we lost some great receivers in the years prior, and Charlie wanted the opportunity to showcase what he was about as a receiver, and obviously he's a dynamic player and has been able to show that, but I think before last year couldn't really show off all those attributes and characteristics. So I think it was just trying to convince him this was a good fit.
Jones keeps his feet. Jones to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
I wasn't super recruited out of high school and kind of just was waiting to get that Power 5 offer and never did. So in that process, I ended up going to Buffalo for 2 years.
Charlie wasn't happy his first year at Buffalo, and he was homesick. He wanted to come back and, be back home, closer to home. And I told him no. I said, you can't leave. I said, do me a favor, give me 1 more year. And after that year, he said he still wanted to make the move.
I kind of always had that feeling that I could play at a Power 5 school, Big Ten school. From there, I went and put my name in the portal, and no one had a scholarship offer for me. So I decided to walk on at Iowa.
Charlie Jones back taking it in at the goal line, and he'll bring it out. One of the best returners in the Big Ten. The senior's got room over the left side across the 40. Jones might go. Charlie Jones from the goal line, 100-yard touchdown return for Iowa.
I knew Iowa was a place where walk-ons got a good opportunity to come in, get good playing time, and make a name for themselves.
We got to know Charlie as a kick returner at Iowa. He was very good, very talented, had a lot of really good kick returns. Really didn't know a whole lot more beyond that.
Devin Hester was always someone that I looked up to, being a kid who was a Bears fan. And special teams is obviously really important. That was kind of the way I got my foot in the door at Iowa. But ever since, I was a kid, I always wanted to be a receiver. I wanted to take it to the next level and be an all-around player, someone who can play special teams and be that receiver as well. So that was pretty much my decision on coming here.
The decision to leave Iowa was really tough. We thought about it for a long time after spring practice, and Charlie loved his teammates in Iowa. They treated him really well, but looked at it as a job interview in the long run, and thought that, being at Purdue with Aiden would be better for his NFL future, and decided that he was going to take that chance.
Charlie's done it the hard way. You got to tip your hat to someone who's willing to put in the work to get that done. Then, of course, go out and prove himself again. But from day one, he's done that, and we were just lucky that he felt as comfortable with us as he did.
As long as I've played football, there's always been certain limits that other people have put on me, which is something that I think to this day still drives me. I always want to prove that I'm capable and I can play at the highest level, regardless of my situation, no matter where I'm at. That's always kind of drove me.
Tracy in motion. O'Connell with time. Touchdown, Purdue! Chuck Sizzle.
Chuck Sizzle is a great football player, great friend, a guy who I grew up with and obviously know well. This guy.
Chuck Sizzle. Charlie Jones, what a night!
When I first heard of that, I didn't know what I thought about it. A lot of the guys here, a lot of my friends now call me it all the time. It's growing on me for sure.
All right, Chuck, don't drop it, buddy. Chuck Sizz, good old days. What's Bill's football field called? Emmerich Park?
Emmerich Park.
Emmerich Park back
Nachos, and Coke after every game.
I don't remember when we first officially met. I feel like I'm talking about my wife or something like that. But I remember my family still calls Chuck Sticky Hands.
Jones has it bop around. I think he made an incredible catch.
I didn't know that was the nickname.
Did you used to not wear gloves?
Yeah, I used to not wear gloves until I dropped one ball. Then I started wearing them.
I used to be a lot more confident in his hands. But
I got soft. I got cold.
Yeah, cold. Dropped a couple.
Pressure throws and finding a spot at the 25-yard line is Charlie Jones.
When all else fails, go to your childhood friend.
Charlie happened to be, if not the fastest kid in the league we were playing in, one of them. So the strategy wasn't too complicated. It was Charlie, run as fast as you can, Aiden, throw as far as you can. And more often than not, they'd make a nice connection.
Aiden threw at the age of 8 to a 25 to 30-yard spiral to Charlie. Actually, Charlie got caught from behind, so a few plays later, Aiden threw a fade to the end zone to Charlie, and they scored their winning touchdown on that play. When they were younger, you could see that they both had a special talent, and the fact that they came back together after all these years really makes it enjoyable.
My dad has always thought Aiden was the best quarterback he's ever seen ever since we were kids. Calls him AJ. I don't think anyone anywhere else calls him AJ.
It was CJ and AJ, and it was actually coined by one of the baseball coaches they played for. And the connection that was not only in baseball, but in football as well.
It's been a blast. Obviously, I came here because I wanted to be more of an offensive guy, not just a special teams guy. And to do that with someone that you grew up with, just a lot of fun. We still kind of feel like we're kind of those kids back on our little league team, just making plays and just enjoying the moment.